In this video, I'm going to be discussing one of the most useful skills that you can teach your dog inside your home. I believe that teaching your dog how to go to a dog bed and stay there, regardless of what else is going on inside the home, is the most useful command that you can teach your dog. Now, the cue that we use for this exercise is generally place. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate with one of my dogs. Sonny, place. So we want to say the cue. Sometimes I will point, and I want the dog to go over to this dog bed and stay there until I release him. Now, the reason why I say this exercise is the most useful command inside the home is because you can use it to resolve a lot of nuisance behavior that you may be experiencing with your dog. So, for example, let's say that your dog begs for food while you're eating. Well, you could send the dog to the dog bed and have them stay during your meal. Let's say the dog, when someone comes over to your house, the dog rushes the door and either jumps on your guest or tries to sneak out the front door. Well, the dog can't do either one of those things if they're staying on the dog bed. If you have children and maybe they like to play and run around the house and the dog likes to chase and nip them, again, they can't do that if they're staying on the bed. So you may think to yourself, what would be beneficial in your own household? So you could even make a list of things that you find annoying or problematic and see if teaching your dog to stay on that bed would resolve those issues. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some links down below this video that show you how I began teaching it so you can get started with your own dog. Now, not only does it resolve various problematic behavior, it also teaches the dog a lot of other things. So we can think about duration. Duration means teach the dog to pay attention for longer periods of time. So a lot of times when clients come to me for the first time, I always ask them, what does your dog know? Generally, most people I find have taught their dog how to sit, have taught their dog how to shake, maybe down, and usually have about a 10-second stay or can ask the dog to stay when they put the food down. And that's all great. But when the dog is distracted by something else, everything goes out the window. So this command teaches duration, how to pay attention for longer periods of time. It also teaches the dog how to maintain a command under distraction. So if you can ask your dog to stay while someone knocks on your door, well, you're going to be able to control your dog in a lot of other scenarios because the dog is distracted by something else and they're learning to respect what you say and listen to what you say. And this also bleeds into impulse control. This teaches the dog that when they think about responding to something in the environment that prompts them to move, they're learning how to hold those impulses and think, right? And that's what we want to produce always, is a thinking dog. So if someone knocks on the door and the dog thinks about going, they learn to withhold that impulse and remain in that stay. So I believe this command, if you teach it to your dog, you're going to find it very useful in a number of scenarios, and you can tailor it to your own individual dog. And I think that once you get this command down, you're going to find that you have a lot of control over your dog in other scenarios. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and if you want to see more dog training videos, hit subscribe, and I will see you in another one.